So hello guys, welcome to another video. This one's going to be a little bit different in part because I'm going to try and fix this fairing buzz that these models of bike get, which I talked a little bit about in my first ride video. If you haven't watched it, don't forget to go check it out before or after. It's up to you, I'll leave that to you. So first off, what we've got to do is undo these plastic bits here. If you tap on them there, you can hear how plasticky they are, and when you tap on them they kind of rattle together how they do when the bike is running. So we'll just attempt to see if you can hear it on camera. It might not rattle because it sometimes doesn't. It's at certain revs, it's a bit temperamental whether it's going to do it or not. You have a listen. Can't really hear it too much. You can hear it more when they're sort of like under load, I guess. First of all, what we've got to do is undo these two nuts with this Allen key. It's 4mm, I believe, possibly 5. But yeah, I'll just quickly undo these. And then you get these little washers, so make sure you pick them up and put them with bolts so you don't lose them. Once both of those are off and out of the way safely with the rubber washers or plastic washers, all you've got to do is grab hold of it, pull it towards the back of the bike, and it just pops off as easy as that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Sugru, which is a mouldable plastic glue, they call it, and I'm going to put bits all over the place like these bits here and here. And it's got little tabs under here which this bit of plastic go into, just underneath the rim of the top fairing there. And I'll put bits of Sugru around this bit as well, but it slots into the other part of the plastic which is surrounding the clocks. This is the Sugru. Like so, I'll put it around here, and then these spots here, that's where the slot is, what that goes into. So this is the finished fairing piece. I'll put a bit of Sugru here and sort of on the top bit as well, so where it rests it's good. And you can see where I'll wrap these bits around, so that if it touches the fairing on the top, bottom or onto the side, it should not rattle against these parts here. These are the tabs. This is where the screws go in, and I'll put a little bit of Sugru around where they sit on. You see where that goes in there, it should fit in snug now with the stuff around it. There we go. Now I'm going to start it for the first time. I haven't tried it yet. Hopefully it's okay. Oh, my dog was watching, but he's not there anymore. Let's try this out. I'm not going to rev it much yet because obviously it's going to be cold, so we'll probably find out better while we're going down the road. And I hope the camera angle is going to be alright as well, because I had to take it off by putting it on that tripod, and I've put a slightly different mount on there to try and make it straighter as well. So let's try this. So the revs are a little high at the moment. Keep that cracked a bit for now, just while the choke is on. Got a nice tight little gap to get this out of, so let's get it out. Ready. The time's wrong on the minute. I don't know what happened, but that decided to reset itself and I haven't changed it. Like a needle. So it's my old brakes from my BMW that I changed. Well, how long ago is that now? About 3 years ago. So far, no rattle. So fingers crossed. It sorted it. This seemed to fit in nicely where they've got little tabs underneath where that sort of rests on hair, which I must have said before. And obviously then that can touch this plastic as well, that's why I folded it over each side. You can't really see them too badly in that black anyway, so it's okay. I could always chop them down a bit if I wanted to so they didn't show out so much. And then you can just clean any residue off. That's a great thing about Sugru. It's easy to take off and clean away, but at the same time it's hard wearing and it will stay there, so if you leave it. So I'll see you down the road and we'll see how it goes. Well, there's a little bit there, I don't know if you would have heard that then. I think that's coming just from that bit where I think I said before that might do because it's touching and I haven't put no Sugru at that part. I can easily take it off again quickly and put a little bit there. So that's not too much of an issue, and that'll probably only be now and then quite quiet. But overall I think it's been a success. Hello Aussies. Oh, somehow my mirror's been moved while I've been doing that, so I can't see nothing behind me. Yeah, I'm surprised that it hadn't been fixed, but I guess not every owner of these knew that they could have probably got that fixed for free when it was first becoming an issue with these models. After they've probably been ridden a certain amount, they probably started doing that. Yeah, there still is a little bit there, but I'm pretty sure it's just from that corner here where it's just touching on that bit. That should be an easy fix. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Kawasaki did fix them on recall basis back in the day by fitting those rubber mount kits. But yeah, I'm super happy with that so far. I think that's mostly fixed it. I expected a little bit of a rattle from that corner, like I said. So yeah, that's not a problem. And how then at those rows. But when they did fit those rubber mount kits, I'm pretty sure they only fit them around these bits between the tops. So for some reason that part of the fairing isn't quite sitting right for some reason. This one's nice and straight, but this one's slightly overlapping this part what goes around the instruments. Whoops, I just went up gear instead of down. I'll just put a bit of Sugru where they touch and that should stop that. It's definitely changed the characteristics of the buzz as well. It's definitely less of a buzz, less of the time. So that has definitely fixed the most part of it. It's around 2000 RPM that seems to make that bit rattle. Even taking it off and trying to force that into a different place might work, but it's probably best just to put a little bit of Sugru on it tonight. Leave it overnight, because as I said, you have to leave that 24 hours, although when you use smaller bits it seems to set a lot quicker, but it's best just leave it 24 hours to set and then put it back together, because I don't want them actually sticking together. I use that stuff around my GoPro mount just to give it extra security to make sure it don't come off. brilliant stuff really for all sorts of jobs. So yeah, it's just over 2,000 RPM and starting just a little bit of a rattle. Got to go up the city for the first time on this bike to go and hand in a check for a large amount of money for a tax rebate for my old bike, a massive £4.50. It's almost embarrassing handing that sort of thing in, but it's best to do it anyway, because £4.50 is £4.50. It all goes towards purchasing things or paying bills and shit, so it's all good. And I wanted to be out testing this anyway, obviously, so anyway, it's not a lot more I can say about that other than it seems to definitely have fixed it. It's just that little corner bit that's still touching and rattling, so that should be easy to sort out. And in my next video after that, I will tell you about it. So I'll finish this video there. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe and all that good shit, and I'll see you again in the next video. I'm going to have to stop saying that because that's even annoying me, mate. Maybe from the next video I'll stop saying that. Anyway, see you soon. Black and white and ivory and black ebony. They can't step to me, weaponry is heavenly. They can't see us in the 313 vicinity. Hey yo, M, ha 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 ha. I come in like ha ha, I'm ill like nah nah. And y'all don't wanna see me cause I'm ill with the skills.